Hello and welcome to the Irish Pagan School social media. I'm just going to do a quick video here on the fairy faith in Ireland, just the basics, and we call it Creideamh Sí, the fairy faith or the fairy beliefs. And it's not exactly a unified whole system, but it is a whole series of beliefs and traditions and culture and mythology that really spreads through our entire history and our entire society. As much as some people might want you to believe that they don't believe in the fairies, they still would avoid doing anything that might anger the She or the fairies. So just on that note, we do call them Nadini She or the Ace She, which means the people of the mounds, or the noble folk of the mounds. And this is a direct relation to the sites that are associated with them, the sacred sites all across our landscape. We also refer to them, we call them the fairies sometimes, but that's generally frowned upon. We would call them the other crowd, themselves, the good neighbours, Nadini Maha, the good folk. And this is not necessarily indicative of their goodness or good relations with them, but very much honorific, and so that we don't anger them. And pretty much all of Creideamh Sí or the fairy faith in Ireland is about not angering them. The She are not good or bad as such with regard to our own views of ethics or morals, but they definitely have their own ways of doing things and going about things. And when they show up, it is indicative of disturbance, possibly chaos that is either happening or about to happen. So they are usually not good news. So we tend to make offerings or give them a small piece of whatever the first usually of whatever we're doing, whether that's baking or the first of the cream in a household or a bit of butter or whatever's going on, they get a bit. And these kind of offerings are very much standard fare in many Irish households still to this day, including my own. And we do this to stay on their good sides because they are invisible, and even though we might not see them, they are always around. So if you are interested in more on the fairy faith in Ireland, I do have a new book that you can find. Just search for it online, or I will put links below. Slán go fóill.